Hello there. So, this video, I haven't done a solo video. I actually haven't done a solo video on my channel yet. I have one, but yeah. Anyway, today I promised to show one of my friend, Sabster Giggles, the the guy I just made an animation for. I promised to show him how I did the quote unquote lip sync. I wouldn't really call it lip syncing. I just like anyway. I'll just get right to it. Okay. So what you're gonna want to do if you want to make yourself a if you're gonna if you're gonna if you're gonna want to make yourself a rig, you're gonna have to first of all open up your skin. I'd suggest using paint.net. You don't have to, but just personal preference. I like using it. So first of all, you need to use a program. Don't use Paint. MS Paint does not work with this. You need to be able to have transparency in your photos, which is like nothing there. MS Paint, the Microsoft Paint does not support that, which is annoying. So first of all, you have to delete your two eyes, which you can do by either selecting them, pressing the delete button, or going to edit and erase selection. So yeah, there you. What am I saying? So then, that's it. So if you um if you want to just do it like this and just not have a mouth on your character, you can just stop right there. Just go put in and follow the directions later on after I do the rest of this. But if you do want to put in a mouth, then I'll show you how to do that right now. First of all, you're gonna want to resize your skin. It You have to change it to a good size, good size. I just repeated that. You're gonna want to change it to a size that's good. I use 4096 by 4096. That might be a little big. That does take up a little bit, not too much space, only a few megabytes, which isn't a lot. But 64. Oh wow, that takes no. That's wrong. I know that's wrong. So I'm just gonna say, uh, do whatever you want. Just make sure it's big enough that you can put detail into it, and make sure the resampling is set to nearest neighbor. Otherwise, it'll come out really. Actually, I'll show you. And if you set it to best quality, this is what happens. And you're not gonna be able to use this in my animator, are ya? No. So resize it with nearest neighbor and all that jazz. And then what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to just use the eraser and just like draw a mouth. That's basically it. Just like say, what do we want? We want to here. Let's just do a happy face. Usually it takes me a few tries to get an actual right face because you can't really tell until you actually have it in. Sorry if it's a bit laggy. I also have my animator open. This is a pretty big file, so I'll just save this as like what do I call it? Savester is smiley. Sure. Okay. Go here. Let me go save it to where I want to save it. And now you're going to want to save. Could you? Could you? That would be good. Good. Good for me. Now, gonna want to do a project, call it, I don't know, whatever you want to, it's good. There you go. Author, that would be me. Me. That would be me. And here is, sure, just, it doesn't really matter. Now, I'm going to be starting off by just talking about how I do the, whatever it's called. Okay, actually, I'll just bring in a person normally, not use any files, because I'll show that part out. So, just put in whoever you want. It's just Sabster Giggles, that's who I have selected. Put him in. You might be thinking, but you already have a skin! And I'm like, I say yes to that, but the thing is, I can just, oh, hold on, I have to import the skin. Which you can do by doing this if you didn't know. That's a few pictures, thumbnails for my upcoming videos on my new gaming channel, which will be coming out soon. I'm going to put it on my features channel tab on the right, and you go there, you could do it, yep. And then, when you, anyway, back to the tutorial, what's it called? The tutorial, yeah, okay. Now get the skin, import it in like this. You don't have to do it. You can just put in a skin and then, whatever, however you usually do it. You can, what did I call it? Yeah, I don't really have the best names for files. Alright, here we go. Just, yes, there you go. And that is very creepy. So second of all, you're going to want to use the, you're going to want to you do have to download something for this video, I'm sorry to say, unless you don't care, which you have to download the Pixel Frosty's face rig, which I recently updated it to use the eyebrows and be able to have blinking on my characters, which I really like. I sort of mixed it with my own, and I'm very happy with it. So I'm just gonna go. I'll leave a link in the description to the video. I'll leave a link in the description to his video, which will have a link to the download, which you will be able to. Yeah, I'll show you from there. Okay, so after like 40 minutes, I found out I am so stupid. I had the wrong. Shut up. I don't care about that. I'm just making a video about my facial rig and someone commented that it's cool. So hold on, buddy. I just need to say I'm making a video about it. Anyway, I had the wrong guy. It's PixelNitroz. I don't even know how am I even this stupid? So let me just get a fresh version of it so I can show ya. I changed his face rig live editing here at the scene. I'm so stupid. I can't believe I did that. I am so sorry to to all my 28 fans who probably include most of my friends. Which isn't many actually. So anyway, here, I better explain myself FNAF world. I better explain how the heck you're supposed to do this anyway. So you get PixelNitroz face rig.rar. You've downloaded it like that cool guy you are, and so you're like, what do I do with this? Well, you need to use some sort of application to download, or no, I mean extract it. Which, actually, I don't. It doesn't really matter what you use as long as you can use it. Like WinRAR, I think, and 7-zip. I like 7-zip more because it's a .rar file. Anyway, you need to. Oh, actually, no, I don't need. I don't want to open it. I want to extract it. So you need to extract it. I'm going to put this out here. You essentially, whoops, go away. Essentially, oh, no, thank you. You have just taken out. Stop it. You have taken out the file. The what's it called? You've taken out. Blah. You've taken out a version, a .mproj file, which is the file that is used for Minimator projects. I'm gonna save this. Hope you can't hear that. The air conditioner just came on. You're gonna browse and find that file. I have really nice names for my projects, as you can see. Let me just find it. So it's probably gonna be in your downloads folder because that's generally where things download to. And you're gonna get this thing, and you're like, well, what's this piece of junk? And that, my friends, is what to be answered today. You know what? No, I need to bring Sabster back in here because this is the. Yes, he does. He does exist. You could just do this instead. It doesn't really matter. I'm just using Sabster. Okay, that's pretty creepy. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, so now you have this nice little, yeah, and you're gonna take this head, make sure it's at position 0, because if it's not, you have to set it to the parent. You set it to the parent of the person who you want. You have to set it to the head. You have to set it to that. That's important because trust me. And when you set it to the head, you'll notice that doesn't look too good. But now at least you have something. Well, you might like it. So now what I'd do from here is I'd mess around with these values, maybe make this a little smaller, make this like this. You could go to the eyebrows. You could make the eyebrows invisible so that you could only have them visible in certain times. Now, this I'm gonna make this the same size as this just for simplicity. Sake. This looks kind of creepy. I'm not gonna lie. But it's coming together. I like the eyes close together like this. I think it makes it look better. There we go. That looks okay. I'm gonna have to pose him because I can't stand not having him posed. Hold on a second. Okay, that's good enough for me. I also messed around with the size a little bit. I don't know if you can notice that, but yeah. So now what you want to do is, okay, not gonna do that. That's pretty creepy looking. What you're gonna want to do is, if you don't want the eyes to just look blank like this, I mean, you could technically just like go, find the file, find what you want, because you can, and do like, find it and take the color of the eyes and be like, hey, I got these eye color, and then you could go down, nope, that's my recording, that, you could go to the, oops, okay, you could go to, I'm very bad at explaining, you could just change the color to a nice bright orange that's already, or no, I mean, you could change the color to the color of your eyes if you want, so you could, if you want, just do, like, whatever you want, and then, I mean, that looks good, but I want to take it to the next level, like, next level greatness, I'm saying here. Alright, let's see, that's okay looking. I mean, it's definitely good if you want to keep it like this, but I want to take it to the next level. So the next order of business is create an eye texture. Now, there's two ways of doing this. The easy way and the way that, or no. There's the way I do it and the harder way. So this is the harder, the harder way is sort of like just manually create no, I'm not even going to show you the hard way because it's not really important to know. So you're going to want to take the skin. You want to, resize the normal skin again. Also, you need to save the skin as, save as right here if you want to keep it like, I should probably have said that earlier. If you want to keep the skin normally, here, actually, kind of looks like he has eyes now. Anyway, if you want to keep it as a separate file, you can save it as a separate file. Anyway, go back to the original. If you want to, you can get the skin again. If you anyway, if you have to, then what I'd do is I'd select the area with the eyes, and I just detail it. So what I do is you have these two things. Oh no, I do not want that. You're gonna take the color of the eyes. I don't know how to do gradients in other programs, so you're gonna have to use Paint.net if you're gonna want to know how to do it. If you don't already, that is. So you're gonna want to take this, put the gradient tool on, which you can do from here, or you can bring in the gradient right here, and put two colors in, primary and secondary colors, and you could do like whatever you want. Like I already have colors set, so I don't really need to do this, but for the video's sake, I will do it. And I'm going to just copy this over because I'm too lazy to do it again. And you're thinking, maybe if you don't watch my other videos, you might be thinking, okay, that looks okay. But if you do watch my videos, which I don't think that would be anyone, I don't know, I just snapped, but I don't know if you even heard that, but you might be thinking, well, what about it doesn't look as good as it does in your videos, like, show a little picture right there. I think that looks better, so I'm going to change it and make it look a little better. So what you're going to want to do is in the top right, create a little 16 by 16 area. You're going to have to count if you're, unless there's some way to know, you're going to have to count it. If you're not using Paint.net, you don't know how to do it, you might look it up. You might have to count, but down here you can see it says 16 by 16, and I know that that's in the top right corner of the eye, and if you want to do it like I am, you could just detail the eye, of course, however you want to, but I like doing it like this. You do this little detail, no, that's inside the eye, And you have that now. Yes, that's not. So then you want to select the paintbrush. I'm sorry, this tutorial doesn't really work for other programs if you don't want it. An important thing to know is to turn this anti-aliasing off. Uh, or never mind. Don't just ignore what I'm saying. So you're gonna want to turn on. You're gonna make sure you have on right now anti-aliasing or anti-aliasing. I don't know how to pronounce it. Just hope I pronounced it right. I'm not that smart. And you're gonna want to make sure your hardness is on 0. Choose whatever brush width you want or brush size or whatever you want to call it. Actually, no. You know what? Put the hardness on. Actually, you can put it on like 75 or 100. Do not put it on. Don't put it on 0. It doesn't look that good. Yeah, that looks okay. And you could do little sparkles in the eyes or whatever you want to call them. I don't know. I just like calling them that. So then you're going to want to take the eye. You don't have to save any of this because unless you don't want to lose it. I mean, you might accidentally. If you can, Anyway, I don't know what I'm saying. You want to paste this into a new image so that you have it as a separate thing. Call it like whatever you want. Sabster eyes. Blah, blah, blah. I already have one, so I'm just gonna keep that how as is is. I don't know what I'm doing. Why do I keep snapping? Anyway, so now you're going to want to go back into my animator, or save, whatever. Whenever I see save option, I save because I am very scared of losing my progress. And then you're going to want to import the file, make sure it's a texture, and it's as simple as setting it to the eye. Oh, okay, hold on, no, turn down the mix percent. It's as simple as setting it to the eyes. See, there we go. That's basically how you do it. And yeah, here, I'm gonna make it a little less wide. Nope, that's not the right one. This. There. And now that's basically it. I hope this video wasn't too long. I literally have no idea. And also the lighting. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot about the lighting. I'll leave a link to the video that I found out how to do the lighting in the description. And you can look there. It's actually a pretty good tutorial. I couldn't explain it any better. Just go watch the video. It's gonna be labeled. You're gonna know which one it is. And yeah, I think that's about it. That's about it for the rig. I'm going to sign out from your life. Oh gosh, I thought the wind just went. It was just my air conditioning. I don't even know if you can hear it. Anyway, that's it. I'm making this way too long. I'm just gonna end it right here so I don't have to do anything. Okay. So, quick thing I forgot to mention in the video. I still have all the things open. I completely forgot that there's this little thing. There's these little eyelids that you can do on the characters too. Now this is obviously not the correct color, so you need to go take the color of your skin, of the skin on your skin, and change it to that. The way to change the color on things is, I guess this is how I do it and how other people do it. You just change the mix color and then put the mix color up to 100%, and there you go. I completely forgot about it in the video, and I was thinking about doing an extra thing for it, but I decided, you know what, I don't really need to. But then I was like, people are gonna get confused. I mean, not that many people, but,
said,
you know.
okay, how do you the mouth?
Sabster, shut up. I'm literally in the middle of making the video. Anyway, that's all I wanted to add, and yeah, I'm just gonna, there we go.